Okay, David, we're recording, so you can commence.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Northern Beaches Local Planning Panel meeting for the 1st of August of 2024. This particular item today is actually a recommittal of an item that the panel has considered previously, and that is DA 2024/0013. Which is the alterations and additions to an existing community facility at North Narrabeen Surf Lifesaving Club. But to start off with, I will just go through the procedural matters that need to be done at for each meeting. And if you'll just bear with me a second. I've just seemed to have lost the mouse on my computer. There we go. Firstly, apologies and declarations of interest. I have received no apologies for the meeting and declarations of interest. Just to confirm, Heidi, that we have no one's declared a declaration of interest as far as this matter is concerned, please?
No, that's correct, David.
Okay, thank you. I'll just confirm with the members who are present. So, Phil, no conflicts of interest?
No.
Thank you. Oliver?
No, none from me.
No.
Thank you.
And Cara?
No, none from me.
No, and neither do I. So thank you for that. I'd also, I neglected to make an acknowledgement of country. I'd like to acknowledge that we are meeting on the lands, Aboriginal lands, and I acknowledge the elders of those lands, both past, present and emerging. And I'd also like to acknowledge any Aboriginal or Torres Strait Island people who are present or listening to the recording. Just moving on to the agenda of the meeting. We only have one item for the agenda, which I mentioned is a recommittal of an existing item. Before we commence the item itself, just a little bit of background. There was an error in the report that came to the panel in relation to development contributions. That error said that development contributions were not applicable to this particular development, when in fact they are. The panel had determined the matter. However, a consent had not yet been issued by council. So the panel still was in a position to recommit the item and correct that error. So before we start dealing with the matter, I'd like to propose a resolution to the panel that we recommit the item that I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the meeting. Is there any dissension to that motion?
No.
Okay, so Heidi, we formally acknowledged or rather resolved that we're recommitting item DA 2024/0013, 219 to 227 Ocean Street, North Narrabeen, alterations and additions to an existing community facility at North Narrabeen Surf Lifesaving Club. My understanding is that we have no speakers who wish to present to the meeting. Is that correct, Heidi?
That is correct.
Okay, thank you. We have a recommendation before us, and the recommendation is that we approve the application subject to conditions set out in the supplementary memo, as well as obviously the conditions that were adopted previously by the committee. Would someone like to move that that's the case? Or is there any discussion before we move on to that at all? No. Okay. Well, I will move that we adopt the recommendation of council in the council officer's report in relation to this matter. All those in favour?
Aye.
Aye. So it's 4-0. So thank you very much. So we've now determined the matter. The determination for those listening to the recording is the same as that was previously the case when the panel adopted this, resolved to determine the matter and subject to conditions. And with the change of adding the condition that set out in the supplementary memo in relation to development contributions. So I'd now like to close the meeting and thank you very much for your attendance.
Thank you.